Kinsey of the Kinsey Report.
Okay.
And Hal's cousins are all the Kinsey Report members. So, and Hal never told me that when he first met me because you don't walk around and brag.
And brag, yeah.
I didn't
Not
know all
bragging
that.
those
One day it all
person.
came up, and that's Hal's kin.
Wow.
So, and Hal's related to several other blues people down south, and we were comparing notes one day, and I just couldn't believe the people he knew and his grandfather knew, and so Hal's got the roots, and we're going to talk about where did the blues begin, or where did how did music get over here from Africa? How did that all happen? They're going to do it. They're going to tell the story, but they're going to sing and play along the way.
And blues and jazz, that's part of the core of African American culture. And so we will have that on stage. And then we will then have a community praise segment. And that's going to bring the gospel soul revivers, praise dancers, and the redeemed voices will be on stage.
We are set. I'll tell you.
But Dave, we got a free concert.
Yeah.
A free concert.
It's all free the whole day.
Whole
but
festival
then
is free.
But then that night or that later on,
take the kids home, come back, relax. The free concert, we're going to be on that new renovated stage, the band shell. We're going to have our very own Smooth Groove. And I'm excited about that because they have a very large fan base in this area. I did not realize how large their fan base is.
Everybody's talking about Smooth Groove right now because I've known how great they are. I've seen them a few times, and I thought, we were looking for someone to perform who really showcased and celebrated local what our local sound is. Tyrone Phillips is lead vocalist, and Ruben Sierra. They've been great to work with so far. I have every confidence that the show, it's a wide variety of music. It doesn't matter what you want to hear. They've got it. We're going to play a quick song to give us a breather for a moment, just to kind of give everybody a taste of the dance segment that's going to happen before we're going to move and groove up on the stage right in front of the band shell. We'll do some line dancing and things like that, but you might hear something like this, and you'd be welcome to get up there and dance.
New Cupid. Time for a change. Down, do your dance. We got a brand new dance. Down, do your dance. Swing on, baby. Do your dance. Down, do your dance. Do your dance. They say I'm a rapper, and I say no. They say what you doing, trying to do somebody cold. I just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance. You gotta move your muscle. A brand new dance. It's called a Cupid Shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you're old. Here we go. We gon' show you how it goes. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick. Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself.
Yeah, we might be doing the Cupid Shuffle down at Juneteenth, although some of us who got there in the morning, probably between 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning, won't feel like much of a shuffle at that point. But you never know. I mean, there's an adrenaline rush that comes along, and we all stick together on this event and have a great time.
We definitely do.
And tell us a little bit about line dancing down there. I hear Karen Roebuck is also going to offer her instructional talents to help people do a little line dancing.
Yeah, line dancing, there are so many different versions of the line dances that are going on that Karen Roebuck, who is a professional dancer, is going to teach line dancing down there. And also, I know a lot of people from Chicago know how to step, but everybody doesn't know how to step, so she's going to teach that also. So we're going to have some lightweight dancing lessons.
Okay,
going
not a
on
heavy
down
duty
there.
steppers ball, but
No, there you go.
So yeah, otherwise the guys got to get their tuxes on and their canes.
Yeah.
No, none of that.
Nah.
But you can show us what you can do, and we're going to have some fun. We'll listen to some music, kind of warming up for Smooth Groove, and then the band will take the stage with the best in music until dusk, and that's it.
Yeah.
Head on home, and what we want to do too is instill in everybody why we're here.
That's right.
And you got to remember, this is a great party. It's a celebration, but we're going to have a history tent.
That's right.
Out there during the day, and it sounds kind of boring, history tent. However, it's a celebration, not so much just a historical tent. Led by Virgil Mayberry and Nate Lawrence. They're going to be out there helping out, showcasing and focusing on all sorts of things, talking about the way 9th Street used to be in Rock Island.
That's right.
That's one of the last things I heard. That was there was a whole business environment over there, and I know in the past.
I remember that.
Yeah, Shelley Guy and Nate Lawrence one day, we were talking about all that, and I was fascinated to hear. Shelley was telling me about all the businesses that used to be over there.
Lined
I
up.
couldn't believe how many businesses were over there.
It was a small business
Yeah.
district over there on 9th Street. But
Yeah.
the
That's the
nice
kind of
part
thing
about
we'll
it
hear
is
about.
this land is not going to be just national historical information, but local.
It's our own.
It's our own history. And Virgil is heading up that history tent, and he's going to be dealing with the Dred Scott decision.
Oh, yes, right.
Okay? A lot of people don't realize Dred Scott lived right here in the Quad City area.
And he lived in Bettendorf.
Yeah. Bettendorf, Iowa.
How about that? 52722, Dred Scott.
So,
There you
yeah,
go.
there's going to be artifacts. We're going to have television monitors. Hopefully, if we get Shelby Harris there, Mamie Norville, some of the community people in our community will be sitting in the tent to tell some stories, kind of like your griots, okay? And so there's going to be young people in there also. They're part of our history. So it's going to be a nice conglomeration. We're going to have a schedule of who's going to be in there, but we want to educate. We want to educate. Besides having the fun and celebrating, we need to, you know the old saying, Dave, you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been.
Right. Well, and Virgil definitely will do a great job. We hope to have him on, hopefully, next week.
Yes.
To talk a little bit about the history tent that's down at Juneteenth. There's also something else that I know Virgil and I are both excited about because we're going to both be vying for it. And that's a chance to win a stay for 1 week at an oceanfront penthouse down in Cape Canaveral, Florida, which is the old Cape Kennedy. Now they call it Cape. It's back to Cape Canaveral again. It's going to be donated to Juneteenth. The stay of this condo is donated to us. Very, very kind donation. Dr. Yates and family donating this 1 week stay. And the chances to win this nonprofit raffle are $10 for one ticket. Or if you want to buy 12 tickets, it's one Benjamin Franklin, one $100 bill. The chances of winning are pretty good because we're only going to print so many tickets. I think we're limiting it to about 300.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be stuck at that. We are looking to raise some funds to help Juneteenth have a seed for the future. And that's instead of us starting every year in September talking about this event, they'd like to have a little money in the coffer to keep moving.
Keep moving from year to year. The condo's got 3 bedrooms. So a group of people could go down there, Dave. Oceanfront condo. And all they'd have to do is get there. And then you've got your week stay right there.
Yeah, we don't provide the
$10.
transportation. Yeah, $10 chance for this, and it's a several $1,000 package. I mean, the rent of this beautiful, I'm sure that a condominium like that, I'm going to guess, if you had to buy one, if someone said, it's got to be over $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
If someone was
pictures,
buying,
yeah,
it's beautiful. If you saw it fully furnished, it's not like you go into this one-room shack down on the beach. This is some nice stuff, and you get to look out. You see the ocean. You can sit out on the deck at night, let the ocean breeze blow. But you can't. There's certain months that you can use it. You can't go down there in the wintertime when they're going to be using it, the family, because I think they vacation down there in January to escape the Quad City cold. However, there are lots of other months that could be used.
That's right.
Lots of other times, and it's for 1 week stay. So, and it's not too far from I was looking online. It's not very far from Disney or SeaWorld or any of the attractions down there.
And Cape Canaveral is right next to Cocoa Beach.
Oh, okay.
So you've got beachfront, and it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Well, that is also going on. We want to hear from you. I guess the most important thing is we're going to give you some contact information. We want to know if anybody's got any immediate questions. Shirleen's going to be here right at the tail end of this show at about 12 noon. here in just about a minute or two, and you can give us a call, 563-333-6216. Or how else can they contact us about Juneteenth?
I will give my home phone number.
Okay.
It's 386-1500. If you got any questions, if you want to be involved, this commission, we look for volunteers to help us from year to year. We've got a variety of committees. If you want to be part of that planning, we're open for that. Because, Dave, this is a community festival. You know it. It's a community festival. We want everyone in our community, especially our African Americans, to embrace this. This is our one major event, and we need help. We need your participation in it, but we also need your assistance in it. And for the life of me, I can't seem to grasp why we can't get our churches.
Well, we're calling the churches right now.
Okay.
If they can hear.
Churches, we need you.
Yeah, we'd love to have the
We'd
churches
love to have
involved,
you involved.
and have them be a vendor. Have the
Yes.
churches participate in the Unity March. Have the churches set up an informational booth.
Entertainment.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Help.
Yeah.
You know?
Get in touch with us, because here we are. And you can call Shirleen, 563-386 1500 for more information. Visit the Juneteenth website, and you can print out any of those forms. So if you're hearing this right now and you think, you know what, I have a club I belong to and we would like to have a booth there, the website is www.qcjuneteenth.com, and that's JUNETEENTH.
That's right.
.com. Visit that. It's all on there. You can click. If you have a PDF reader, Acrobat reader in your computer, almost everybody's got that with the computer. If you don't, it's a free software to download. It prints it out.
You'll be able to look at all the different activities.
Yeah.
We're going to have a peach cobbler contest. You know, you can look at all the rides and different things we're going to have for the children.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's very informational. If you just
Yeah.
want to relax and just get on your computer,
Yeah.
you can find out all about us.
Well, Shirleen Martin has been here from the Juneteenth Planning Commission. I'm David Baker, and we've been talking for about the past half hour. We're going to do this next Friday and the Friday after that, leading up to Juneteenth, the 23rd. So if you have any questions or need more information in the meantime, we've told you how to find us. Be prepared the next couple of Fridays. You're going to learn a lot more about Juneteenth. We're going to whet your appetite and get you down there to Juneteenth 2012. And I thank you, Shirleen,
No problem,
for
Dave.
being here and leading this thing off. And next week, we hope to talk to Virgil Mayberry or someone else from the Juneteenth Planning
That's
Commission.
right.
That's for sure. We'll get Ida here, Ida Johnson of United Neighbors
Oh, you need
Incorporated.
Bobby. You need Bobby.
And Bobby Lestraps, our entertainment committee
That's
person.
right.
Yeah.
You need Bobby.
All right. Thank you, Quad Cities. You're in tune to the public radio station from St. Ambrose University, KALA Davenport. I'm David Baker. Thanks to Shirleen Martin. You've been listening to Juneteenth 2012, a preview on KALA.